Hello stock traders and investors. I hope all of you are having a great week so far. I know I definitely am. So far this week I've had some terrific gains each and every day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And so feeling very good about how things are going. Today I finished up 2.68%. And if you are following the top 7 from yesterday and you had all the stocks from the top 7 and the others, then you should have had close to a 1.22% gain. Today, month to date, that would put you at a 3.51% gain for the month. And you might not think that's really that great, but if you compare it to the Dow Jones Industrial that's had a 3.8% loss so far this month, it is actually very good. Year to date, I am up 409.35% gain, which is really terrific. I'm very excited about how things have been going for me, and that has not come easy. What you have to do is you have to have great strategies for each and every trade. All these stocks have a strategy behind them. It does not mean that they're going to go up. A lot of my strategies have certain win rates, and I track those very closely each and every week. And if you'll notice on the weekends, I like to put out a weekly recap video that kind of shows exactly how I performed with that, and also the new top 7 list for the next Monday. If you could do me a huge favor and hit that most amazing and wonderful like button, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get right to it. Let's start with the intraday trades. So today I intraday traded Kodak, KODK, and MYO, and I talked about all my intraday trading and give my entry points and exit points and give recaps in the standard channel of our Discord that we have, and that is through our Patreon. So if you are a member of our standard Patreon, then you get to be a part of that list. But today I day traded KODK and MYO, and I really kind of focused on KODK. And my intraday today, I had an 11.1% gain doing that, and so that is pretty exciting to me. Also, I closed one short sale, CCL, for a 6.7% gain. And I like to use Webull for those intraday trading and also short positions, and the reason why is because I can trade as early as 3 a.m. in the morning and as late as 7 p.m. at night, and then also I can open or close a short position at any time. You can't do that with a lot of brokers. So if you're looking for a powerful broker, highly recommend you check it out. In the description down below, we have a link where you can get a free stock when you sign up and another free stock when you deposit money. So I got 2 sales to report. One is PRTY, sold that for a 2.7% gain. Could have got more if I would have held out. That one jumped over 10% today. That's going to happen sometimes. I wanted to get out of it. It had been 3 days since its insider activity, so it had hit my exit point for it. And then I sold LMPX for a 2% gain. If you are following LMPX, you know that it lost 10% today. I was only able to accomplish that because I sold on that initial spike that happened right after market open. So I was looking to get out, and I got out early on that, and I'm really glad that I did because it really went south. I am not a wizard. I do not know what's going to happen with every stock at any time. I really wish I did. It'd make my job a whole lot easier. Anyway, I kind of want to talk about my plays, different things that I know work. And all of us have them as traders. We've done a certain type of investing and we know that it works. I have a buddy who loves to short Apple right at the beginning of market open, and he'll look for those type of opportunities, and he knows just what to look for, and it really, really works for him. Would I recommend that for everybody? No. I mean, because unless you've really tried it on a small scale first, and that you can prove to yourself that you can have a success rate doing that. He has specific things that he's looking for in the market when he does that. With my plays, I have my insider swing play, and I've been doing that for years. It has not come easy. It is something that I've really worked hard at. And so I've started with small amounts of money, getting into a stock, figuring out when the best time to sell was, and working out the whole things. Now, that doesn't mean that sometimes I get into an insider, it should go ballistic, and it just doesn't. ODT, for example. I thought that stock was going to go crazy. Did it? No. It was terrible. You know, every once in a while that's going to happen. So you're going to have a stock turn against you, and it's really important also in those situations that you have an exit plan as you go in. And this is something that I talk about a lot in our Patreon group and in our Discord. I talk with individual members about having a plan, and they know very much about the insider swing play and what I'm trying to do, and I like to share those type of strategies in there. also have different short strategies that I've worked out. And so you shouldn't just always think about being long. You know, there's some strategies that work really great that are short strategies where you can bet that the stock is going to go down and you could take advantage of that. And then there's also option strategies. Now, I highly recommend that you really know what you're doing with options, because you can get yourself in trouble quick if you do not know what's going on with that. All right, well, let's get to the top 7 and others, because I have so many different things to cover. The first one is PSA. Today it finished up 1.58%. My average in it's $223.22 a share. And Tamara Gustafson bought $8 million worth of shares in open market. I found it very good for an insider swing play. And so I am in the middle of that type of play with this one. So far, so good. It's done well. And the next one is FBIO. Today it finished up 2.08%. My average in it's $3.64. Analysts have a target on this stock at $8 a share, so there's plenty of room to run. And they have an October 10th PDUFA date. And they recently announced late stage study partnership with another company, and so I'm expecting that also to be a catalyst for them. Fortress Bio is a real strong run up, and I think that this is a good time to get in now. I think there's lots of room to run in this stock. The next is ZSAN. This is Zosano Pharma. Today it finished up 0.57%. My average in it's $1.33, which is pretty terrific. Analysts have a target of this at $3 a share, and they have a really cool micro needle system that I think is very exciting. I've been reading more and more about. And so there's lots of things with this company that I really like. Also, they have a PDUFA date on October 20th, and that is coming up. And I think that this is a great stock for a run up, and it's still early enough. So it being around the 150s, 160s right here, I think this is a good time to get in. I think you could easily get a 50% gain out of this before the PDUFA run-up date. It may not go that high, but I do think it will go up, and I think that this is a great stock to be in if this is a great one to pick. Now let's get to the top 7. So number 7 is AQST. So today this finished down 4.63%. This has been the bane of my existence because this thing had been doing so well, and then lately it's really not been doing well the last 3 days. My average in it now is $5.97. I've been trying to grab some of these dips, but it's dipping too much too often, so I'm not adding any more at this particular point. Analysts have a target on this stock at $18.67, so this stock could double and not even hit its analyst target. They have a September 27th PDUFA date, and it's for Libervant, and it's an epilepsy drug, and I think it's extremely marketable. It has all the things I look for in a PDUFA run-up play, and when I originally got into this and originally started talking about this stock, boy, it's been about a month I've been talking about this stock. It is really run up, and I think that this next week is going to be very powerful for it. I still have hope, and I know my strategy works, and so I am expecting a recovery on this. I'm expecting people to get excited and really want to get in before that PDUFA date decision. All right, number 6 is SPPI. This is Spectrum Pharmaceuticals. Today it finished up 1.09%. My average in it is $4.02, and analysts have a target of this stock at $10.75. They have a conference coming up this weekend, which I think is really exciting, and that's the 19th through the 21st, and they are going to be announcing 2 phase 2 data results on 2 of the drugs in their pipeline. So pretty excited to see what happens on that. And also, this is a PDUFA run-up stock that we recently added to the list. It has a PDUFA date of October 20th. This is a great stock to get in. This one should run really hard. Analysts with that target of 1075, there's still so much room to go. Number 5 is RDUS, and this is an insider swing play. Today it finished up 1.58%, and this is a longer term swing play, which means that insider activity is happening every day, and because it's the 10% owner, I have a longer term that I'll want to be in this stock for. And my average in it's $11.97, and B Flat Biotech bought more shares today. So today being Wednesday, with them buying more shares, that kind of resets the clock for that strategy. And so I'm expecting great things out of RDUS, and I think it will climb big time over the next week or so. If this insider activity continues, it'll be like safe. It'll just keep going up. Number 4 is ATNX, and this is an insider swing play also. Today it finished up 4.06%. My average in it is $12.04. Lots of different officers bought in on this stock, lots and lots, and so that made me pay attention, and they all did so in open market, and so I love those type of insider plays. When I see a director, CFO, CEO, some chief secretary of something, safety, chief operating officer, when I see all these different people go in at the same time, it makes me think that something is going on. And I have had a lot of success doing that. And this was back in 2018. Every single officer they had bought like every single dollar that they own, they put in the stock. It was crazy. And the stock price kept going down. No other investors were paying attention. And I was in it, just kind of sitting there. I knew they had a conference coming up. And bam, they have a conference. They announced this big thing and the stock price goes up 150%. I got 150% gain on my hands. I sell out and just kind of laugh all the way to the bank. You know, so that can happen. So I love it when those type of transactions happen. And that is exactly what kind of came to mind when I saw ATNX. And so I'm really excited about where this is going to go. If you are looking for a great group and also looking for a place where you get the newest information from me on my insider trade updates, then Patreon is the place for you. For the small amount that it costs to be a part of this group, you will get a lot of different benefits. Depending upon your level, I cover my short plays, I cover my day trading, insider, swing plays, PDUFA run-ups with exact times and when I think that the stock price is going to be at its absolute highest. For the small amount of money that it costs for the basic, you will easily pay for it with one great trade. The standard costs a little bit more, but it is well worth it. Definitely. We have a Discord attached to both of those, and it is filled with really great traders. I'm really kind of humbled by the men and women that are in this group. They're trying to help one another, and that's exactly what I wanted to create. And so I'm very excited and very proud of this group. And you might just check it out in the description down below. It's well worth it. We would love to see you there. Now let's get to the top three. And you're probably wondering what's on tap for the top three. And you don't get that joke because you don't know what my number 3 pick is. My number 3 pick is TAP. TAP. This is brand new to the list, finished up 0.79% today. My average in it's $34.80, and this is Molson Coors. So you have to be over 21 to trade this stock. If you're trading this stock and you're on the road, you may need a designated driver. Yeah, there's not a lot of good stock jokes out there, so I'm just trying my best here. Louis Vuitton bought up some shares in open market, and it was a very bullish transaction, and in all seriousness, I think this is going to be a great insider swing play, and so I'm expecting great things out of it. Number 2 is VOXX. Today finished up 2.75%. My average in it $6.42. And Collie Holding is buying up shares. When Collie Holding starts buying shares, they have a history of going in every single day for a lot of days in a row, every single business day. So I'm expecting more insider activity to be reported on Thursday on VOXX, and we'll see if I'm right. If so, then I've kind of predicted how this is going to go. March through May, there was insider activity almost every single day by Collie Holding. So it looks kind of the same. Hopefully it is. We'll see if I'm right. Number 1 is SAFE. Today it finished up 2.81%. My average in it's $54.25. And from August through February, Safehold had insider buying last year by iStar. This is a long period of time, but every single business day they had insider activity. So far this year, in the beginning of August, there's been 28 business days in a row where iStar has bought shares. And so last year there was 134 total days. I'm hoping that repeats itself. And so far so good, and I'm expecting more insider activity probably to be reported on Friday. And so I think this is a great stock to get into. If you haven't gotten in on it yet, you're still early. If this insider activity continues like it did last year, this stock will be well over $100 a share by the end of the year. For that reason, I think it's well worth it getting in around $61 a share. You know, slowly ride it up the rest of the year. I think this is a great stock to be in, and the only way to mess up Safehold is to sell Safehold. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could do me a huge favor and please hit that amazing and most wonderful like button. And then also, if you were to share this video with your friends, I'd be honored by that. Also, if you're seeing me for the first time and you haven't done so already, please subscribe and then turn on those bell notifications so you get notified whenever a new video is out. I enjoy talking with a lot of you each and every day. I want you to know I do this list to help investors. I've been successful definitely in following these strategies, so I'm looking to share them. I hope all of you have a terrific rest of the trading week, and Raythoven out.